I recently received a direct message from Nakit Diwali. Now, Nakit asked me, what is the difference between a green belt and a black belt level type project? He wanted to know what my selection criteria was. It's a great question and one that I felt needed to be answered. And that's what I'm here to do today. Now, I'm in my garage for a reason. Different household problems require different levels of expertise to solve and different tools to be able to use. And you got to know how to use those tools. The same applies to a continuous improvement project. Whether a project is a yellow belt, green belt, or black belt level type project really depends on complexity. Now, let me talk a little bit about what I mean by complexity. So, first and foremost, is this simply within a small group of people, a department? Maybe it's even within my own sphere of work. That really could be a yellow belt type project, something I can do fairly quick, something that doesn't require a lot of analysis. It just simply is something I just need to kind of determine the root cause, use a couple of key tools, and get to the problem and put that into place. Usually fairly simple. Green belt project, a little bit more complex. Could be interdepartmental, could be within two departments where you've got a service level agreement that's not being met, or one group of customers and yourself are not having issues. That would be a great place to be able to put in a green belt level type project. A black belt level project usually goes cross-departmental, or even what I would say outside your organization. You're working outside of your organization with suppliers and or customers, and you're creating this whole value chain, you're probably going to want black belt experience or black belt level expertise. Now, let's think a bit about the tools as it relates to that. Again, different tools require different experiences and expertise and application. Simply, if you're fairly new at this, you're probably at the green belt level. So if you're not getting into deep analysis, you're probably at a green belt project. Black belt projects require probably more complex analysis and gathering of data and information. For me, that's one of the other key things that I look at. If this project requires data from multiple sources, and I'm going to require different analysis types for that data, then I'm probably going to be looking at using a black belt level type project. Here's the thing that I would think about. Sometimes I want to be able to do this and work with my team. And that to me would be sort of a green belt type level project. If I'm going to bring in outside expertise, I want that expert to be able to teach those green belts or teach my team something that they could not have done on their own. That's another signal for me as to whether it's a black belt or a green belt project. Green belt projects, the knowledge is probably contained within. Black belt projects, you probably need to bring somebody in with that expertise. I hope I've answered your question. If you have a comment to make, please add it into the comments below. I'm anxious to hear what you have to say. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to share with your friends, and let me know if you've got questions you want me to answer. Absolutely free and open to doing that.